Salute for outside this afternoon, country people them. Na Pidgin news debate, the last one for inside the moon for October. Country people them inside the week, plenty thing they happen. Work people them for company where they look out dirty, where they decide for vex. Yeah, when they shit down for more than 1 week, where they no agree work inside Douala here. Na more than 4 days, where they decide for no work. Country people they'll go look inside the matter. Some days before African Nations Cup self it come for inside we country inside the week 2, we be get this house where be fall for place where they call them say forever, where we hear say council people that we don't fake and want people them for come up for the house, but they no do no nothing until the house except it fall. For them we go talk on top that matter too. And PTA for inside government bilingual high school Loom Shantega, mami them they don't talk say if they no put money for PTA for 10,000, say may they forget that one at the last dongamen way it happen, and they talk say may principal too a commodity hand for T-way consign PTA for Sikati and mami them and papa the way that they give that money we go talk accident too and other thing the way it happen inside the week we a cash we eye country people them inside Tory house to them day or them na man picking. I go start with Ogacha Walters, we don't answer present today. The shuttle between Boya and Douala all time. Waka Boya Douala, how you day?
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you, TV watchers and waiting there for answer where they look way for this time, for this hour. Where you go for Chakara Tori, where they talk plenty. This salute my teacher, them, my colleagues, them waiting there outside there.
All right, thank you, friends. Ogacha Walters, and we get even Che Divine, where he be the new big man for the Pidgin News Group for inside Douala. Right? I salute you.
Thank all televiewers. I say, na privilege again for me for partake for this program. Usumo look how the week it be passed and wait come around the talk for we. Yep. So you know, she done down and look how the Chakara Tori.
All right, and Tori for corner side, small one will go talk small. Maybe we'll go talk on top this vex will be happen for KKM now on top National Road number 5 on Friday, where the population decide for vex. It block roads. They say person he die. We in a bridge. We in government we don't promise they go build more than 3 years. And last number 6 person he die for inside our town. They block road. They cut stick. They block the road for the big part for Friday now. This population will be block that road for you. You check say they be do the correcting after we person he die. They never see that body. They vex the block road which is stick when and then say the cutter.
Yeah, I think that one a very good thing with them doing because the government don't be a government way if they don't use no power, not to never work. I think after these number 6 person they died, they don't get that contract 3 years ago, and the company where take the contract, it touched the road, it touched the bridge, leave and halfway go, you don't care about the population. So if the population don't come up block road, I think say the government will wake up, check and see what happen. And once some type of paper, they show say the bridge already be done, so they don't sign and the company don't take your money, you go. So if they block road for me, a very good thing. Now the system that we Cameroon government like me they handle them, me they use na force. And if all thing remember this, so I'm saying in a very short while the Cameroon will be the way we think of. So that action will take for me a good action.
All right, sir. For you now, good action will they be taken for side for Kekembe. Some people then they will they talk say waiting get her for do with the road. And the person who don't die, even as when they vex now for Sika, appreciate that you get for fix them. There's also relationship, no be there.
No, you know say they talk for big part talk serious. So if husband cross bridge, he must get some other elephant grass before you use and cross that bridge. So maybe a way for send out that message, they begin for other block road before they feed them. That bridge, if you go be the bridge, they need to look for a way for. Call the attention for government, and the best way to call attention for government is for block that road because it affect traffic, it affect business people, it affect everybody. As it happens, so it be over fine. Now from then away, they be feel even like to do anything. So if they be down, so if you go.
All right, and Ogacha Walters, these people they be the vex. These people they be the vex. So tell me.
Yes, people then give for right for vex because. When you do, not get social amenities them where you need for use them. It be difficult and road we not say road na the first thing we would ever even talk say when road pass development they follow. But if they do that thing now for peaceful way, thank God say we been at peaceful because we don't see around thing, we don't see beating, people no die, nothing no happen. If they do them peacefully, then they find that they are right. If they get right for the need, they get the provision of social amenities for them. And another one will be very important. We'll get for really no time for you and say the angry population don't make answer. Other plenty people then where they be use the same road number 5. They no be respect their program, and someone they be go back for someone they be come down for Douala, etc., etc. If we stop them, they no be really actually meet their needs, the thing they will get for doing for that very day. But something is spoiled for arrange another one.
All right, something is spoiled for arrange another one now. Inside the week too, some we want to be passed. It concerns some 17-year-old girl, where the woman wey dey stay with am throw hot water for her neck, and apart from that one, people dem for Peka this week they be don dey talk say that woman e dey ever beat that small pikin, 17-year-old. They call it say Sonita. So na the population for Peka 18 they carry that pikin go leave am for hospital, but it dey show say the papa and mama for pikin they be dey fine. They dey from Banga. After we they see that story for inside the Equinoxe story house, they come Douala for come find their pikin now. The big question I say, if now you go trust your friend for look at your pikin. We sabi say plenty other things that they don't happen when a friend if they look at pikin, they want hear your friend don't do your pikin, so they want turn your pikin boy for us.
Yes, it be very true and a common thing that we would see for society. We see a situation where person they come out from maybe like northwest and southwest. It is sending picking for yes, he can go school. He can't turn a different thing. This thing for Peka this week. I feel say no be as on new thing, but nothing will they constantly see. Either they turn you being a slave for house, or they turn you being a house help, or they torture you, they undergo, they violate even your rights. So we see say picking they violate picking their right, especially when the parents no they live, when the pikin no they live with the true parents. So when this thing will happen for Peka this week, it's really a very sad thing, and it no fine because we get for the denounce it in them. We will not say flesh na flesh, man na man, and man get a right for life, and they don't get for torture picking for that way.
Now, the woman way he be do that one, the quarter people them for Peka 18 they report it for police. He deal with the police people them. If now you for the follow up that investigate what you go do with the woman.
If na me, the first thing, if not only for no violate the woman he riding again too, but for they put it well for back counter, then give you got better casting, and the casting way they give me being a casting way if he make them me no say thing we don't do them, me the order then copy from there. We see say we could go now ahead.
Now you go like for saying you're picking say me go stay with your best friend where you trust it, then after you hear a different thing. How you feel?
I think that Palaver stay with my picking for me for one. I never ever brings my picking come off my house. Even for go for neighbor, me and never like them. Because people they do it, they laugh, open teeth, but inside their heart they not be good. Till the woman do Mr. say be very aching. And if forget for no say this so where you don't born picking. You move off the wall, maybe you get that picking again. Any other man behind that picking. So if you don't handle something for my picking, maybe tomorrow you want to go force other man in one hand. Me learn for no for the wall. Say anything we do for the wall. If you always come back for you. So from one advice to that woman, me go my first gig better casting go. And the secondly, one advice for any other person we go, we talk so put in the wash we wait there is details on different product picking. Maybe they do the same thing. I beg now say what you still with my picking, treat that picking like your own picking born affair belly. You don't know who will bury you tomorrow. So when you do dumb so the fees sometimes to be a picking, you feel cold water, travel skin, put pepper, I do any other thing. One day, your own picking will pass through that same pain. So now advice at the guy, fine, all differently outside move. Treat everybody equally.
Okay, and last two things that will happen for the week. Now the one will happen for Inam. Now school way all man for country the one pass so they for sick as way come on you be sure so you get a matric and all thing. Now a big man for Inam inside the wiki common names and for some people the way he say they enter for the school for we say no understand. So they be already start school, then he come out a book for talk say the number of people they know sabi how they enter for school. Now they move with that big man to some people that they talk say maybe na because na poor people they are picking, other they talk say na job and luck, say the thing will be work fine for them.
Yeah, now all downs to run down some close to 40 years to the Cameroon. So people in the way they write exam where they get be competent, they don't get access. People in the way they don't even write in the exam they go. How they put in to go for the way they move them after? Who's that the list? Who be signed the list? I hope so the list they ever be visited by the director for the school. If you don't sign this after you say you don't know how picking the enter for classroom, they even give for you too. Because normally, if something they happen for outside there, where it concern you like the director, you get for from the examination, from the entrance examination, so result commodity, maybe oras, other thing them. You need to follow up, you know, fine. If you don't know I'm there for last fight, you move people back for school. I think they give for you Sui. You know, normal, they give for Sui.
It means the picking the way they don't send them outside, they give for Sui.
They give for Sui, yeah. Who's hard to do this before they move them? They don't jump fence, they enter, they order put them. Who say the information that comes, they don't enter. Fine. That means say there's some business where sometimes the share no reach you. He say no, how the share no reach me, so okay. I know agreement or nothing.
We'll see who be who.
Yes. Now business.
Oga Waters, this matter for Enan.
This matter, it a matter for really laugh. Now say when it concerns school, I know they play with them because school now the thing where they build a nation. You know, when the people then where they go for place where they not be competent, they will come out only destroy the society. But with this no way they happen for Cameroon, at least I go first person who I get for blame now the director. Except a new director we don't come, we owe and we don't see pass. In now the same person I for blame the first. Say why you come out the name there now? Since you don't already know say the back for Coco don't spoil. For your manager see I think if you do. Now where is that move and so you move and so if you make even some parents them feel for cardiac problem.
You open some people them eye to.
Yes, you open some people their
even the minister then to the
yes.
But how they manage come.
How they manage come. And then the parents too where you know say picking already for some place where you go come out fine. And then even though the picking enter, they will not be competent. He want come on now, the parent they will already rejoice. And he wants his sister already buy some kind of thing them. They bring back the parent them to nothing. Even for trauma, they go traumatize that picking. So for me, I just feel say education wise, we get to be very careful for Cameroon.
All right. Last thing for thing the way they happen for the week. I will not be free for pick plenty of images them and one for Boya. For number 26 day for inside this week for October, we be get barrister Edward Ewole Liunga, barrister Lienju Vitalis, barrister Richard Tamfu, and plenty other barrister the way they be turned back for court for Boya. So for follow up on top case we consign Konsu Antoinette. Ide Utibele for Edmond, they catch it put it for back counter. So they be the put case, say they fake cash it for some kind of way they don't understand. And according to the law, habeas corpus stuff say they bring the person where they catch them so that they go see them, then they start case. But 2 days, they do 2 times, they don't enter for inside courthouse, they never see that woman, and so now they don't instead put the case again for number 9 day for November. And for who will not be Sabi on top this matter, Sabi saying the chief for Boasa village, Chief Moja and some uniform people they go catch this woman, they claim say the woman get linked with no pity, and Sabi say no pity Bibina Okada man for some pit, but in the woman they don't get their own time, then either with the different man just now with belle for different man, they catch it, and the lawyer them they never fit for see that woman number 2 time for court, and the worst side now say the big lawyer for inside court they want this lawyer, then see me they know they talk for 30 people them as where the case they happen now. This 8-month-old woman, even if Nankunkuma or Shantu hear the thing, as Sabi say the girl for talk say no, may they left the woman, then they follow it up even if you do now which kind of bad.
Now, really, it's a sad situation. First of all, the woman be tortured, and then we don't violate a first right. And then, secondly, they no give nothing. When we look, we discuss say we get for fair protect picking way for belly, protect the situation where the woman they on top. Then for expose the woman, we know say when woman the one born, it be between life and death. I don't see when woman they inside pain. So with the belly pain, with the thing the way they undergo through. I'm not sure say belly and the situation where how they live, it could finally actually be normal. Or with the thing the way lawyer then they struggle for put them for aside concerning this situation, it is shown that say they don't get access for the woman no get access for them. So they know the information just be blocked. And it shows say the number 9 day where they push and go for front. Move the try, move just pray God, say me that day, he want reach, will get to the people them and they see where the lawyer then feel judge the situation. It be at their level. Now we leave them for the lawyer, then they see which they feel do.
Okay, Divine, this matter, we catch woman with belly, just before Sika say if you don't get something for do some person, we who gone against country, and you know the one time see many people they feel see the woman.
Yeah, now really terrible thing. I say finally, if you Cameroon, anything we do done, you in a risk because if you have a woman be don't deal with no pity as they talk. They don't divorce. Nobody will say no pity, me no pity, go take on.
They never married.
They're not even married, for example, now girlfriend, boyfriend. I don't see no reason why they go, even they even give a older woman the condition we did it. Belle, when woman do belle, all we know, all we pass, all we command of woman in belle. Even the chief munja go catch that woman. Now woman bonny. Woman they belle for 8 months now. The 1 month remain. It day for it's a sale. It's not normal. That never traumatize the woman and even the picking for belle. Not even for short sometimes the woman even is sleep. But go wait till the whole day for not bring the woman for court. They normally give for bring the woman for court. They even see him. Try to talk with the woman or maybe even see a situation. They need one see and then they didn't give me right, talk for press. Now so the country don't they and you decide on that 9th again, probably the same way they still prolong the disagreement to say adjourn the case again, you over high. And at the end of the day, the woman feel likely born for prison. The woman born for prison, they will give that beginning and everything. Or how the woman go do prison na hospital, they get maternity. You know, even I think even if you don't, they don't even put you for prison, get right for go hospital. So they don't even go hospital for clinic. If he says to the woman to go clinic, if he says to the woman for the condition where they no man no. But they even show you on that 9 people, they say okay. And they still begging mommy there and day. They don't wait see me spoil first before they come off for road begin talk. Now the time they mommy there where they no pain for picking. They know how they do born we always on a woman then born we. Me woman then come off for outside, they cry, talk. Me they see how they feel do with the woman situation for 1 late. Because all we don't know what's about the woman
if he's still there alive.
If he's still there alive, but me they try to come out talk. Me they left the woman, me they even leave me go born. They cash it back after. If you cash him after 5-6 months, where picking on, they don't move picking for Bobby. If he gets on TV for talk, that talk, even if he gets on TV for talk, they leave you. Because I don't even see why they even hold the woman. Yeah. Man will slap you for market, you don't go fast, go cash a picking beat them. The best way they need to go find them, they go find them. You know, even they go find them, they leave that woman in peace. You know, if you go market, go fight for market, they try to slap you. You take that anger for that slap for market, wrong cover for ask where you are picking the beat them. Nobody are picking the time, they slap you. Because I do the situation now waiting for ground. Different man don't cause problem, different man different man blow trumpet as they talk, different man it's all high. You know, correct for me.
All right, that one for corner side this afternoon. So number 9 day for November again, Barrister Edwards Ewule Liunga, Barrister Tamfu Richard, Barrister Vitalis Lienju, and other barrister them, they go turn back for court for follow up on top the case of Madame Conso Antoinette. Now, inside the week, it be war for Cameroon. We go start for Yaoundé, for Sikasina, for this way we will take the correct image of this work. People them, for company where they look out dirty for inside we country, as we people they be turn for side for Yaoundé, they be only the meet up na dirty for all corner, they know we don't understand waiting where it really happen. But sabi, this dirty country people them, now for Sikasi work people them for the company they vex, and the work people they cry, say they never pay them for 3 months. Number 2, they say they cash some of their work people them, where they make worker for vest put them for back counter, and even the promise for chapter say if they know well, the company go look at them, all that one them, they don't forget them, even the big people them for company where they look at dirty, where they come out for try for beg even some of the work people them, they deny, they talk say they no go come out them until they pay them their money, and even come out their friend them, service so even meet up the big man for the company for office or side for Yaoundé way he agree, say they owe them, but them too they talk say now for sell seeker some small problem them, and where they point finger to for the big people them inside country people there they say for corner road, they cry, say they dirty, it don't too much, and tumbo the meet of them right for place where them do waiting, sell their chop, and some days before Nations Cup they come, these people they don't vex. Big problem for inside Cameroon now. Oga Divine, this company and the problem the way they put them for before, they get the ground for their talk where they don't talk.
They get ground. People don't get ground very much. They get plenty reason for even stop. They is a worker and work we did in a sacrifice. Never work with any man for do. Me staff versus I'm not sure if you work the work. It didn't put it work for mortuary. Now very difficult work. The dot you started put the car look the condition of the dot. You see that black water. You don't know sick that the hygienic condition. They don't know how they put they live now. How after when they come up for carry the dirty. Because for dirty now all kind thing you receive for it. You receive all kind of things for the dustbin them. So if they don't sacrifice green, say okay, the one, the government pay them fine, take care for them. Now put they normally give even they give them milk, take them for hospital, make check up for them, other things that they need. That's all they give for even day before they work. They don't give leave them for 3 months, they don't work. And if the boy in the store for the come out for 1, 2, 3 weeks, we no good day. For the one I operate one pass with the seat DT already for all place just for I think that 1 week they stop work. So if they continue for play with the boy and so then I think the government not be grateful. The boy they do a very marvelous work. Now what we all money for appreciate for clap for them. At the back, me then travel see into the problem. Me then go back for work before thing the one back.
All right, Oga Oga Walters, when you look this matter for his company with the local dirty, no need for the call their names them. The way with the vex, they get right from vex, and the government said we get for wait for see me the vex before they even come out for do something.
Yes, when I take my Bible, I look at the first thing I say, Bible they talk say cleanliness is closer to godliness. When a true thing, God, if we want to write that word for Bible, we see say cleanliness and fine thing. And as we be fine thing, so with the over abuse them, plenty of people then they just throw away dirty anywhere because they don't say exact day. But now we look at the situation. If I've been a member for exact they get for pay me 10 months before I start work. Because as my brother don't really talk for day, you know, be very, you need to take precautions. And at once he say they not only they even pass people them for mortuary because mortuary they so when you go keep us for mortuary. Yes, the thing you feed the loiter around, they check. But the one that don't you don't know how it come about. You don't know where to the inside some kind of wrapper where you still work a carry on with your hand. The bear a risk very soon you could get cholera. Where you get cholera now who? Now you and where you die na your family. So I be say I still say people where they should on top this their money for 3 months now a very bad thing where they do them. First of all, how the people they live, how the living condition for the people they know how. In terms of even thing they for buying for chop for house, not for talk the make them where they get for take constantly. And the other time with the struggle for with the interview one, it talks normally they make it for day where they need for take them so that in the system stabilize. But you know the be the thing where they happen for them. Wait now it means say you go for house, buy your own milk, then take your own milk. But now you know they get the opportunity, you know get the money, you know get the finance, you know take care of picking them for send them for school. And they talk they can't feed them for school. All this one waiting with the talk. Tomorrow they drive picking for school because of this. Then get right, even at me, they for even block plenty that office them. All that big people them, make the money come out because a very important thing we concern people their health.
All right, and after we dey work people them vex, we go take una turn around for see as we the town then to the change phase. Man, we go start for Douala here. The image will the show now. Na image will take them for inside Douala on Friday. Country people them we be go for side for a central market, the big market for Douala, and even market for Congo. And we meet up say the dirty. If it already come for road, so they motor themselves. They no be get road for pass. Even Okada them too. They no get road for pass. With the years say people them when they want go buy for inside market, they no be fit for enter for market just for sikadi dirty where it don't flop road side way the way the people them they don't tire motor don't waka on top so they press them. But even on top that one na so sick where the people them inside Douala they cry for just some 3 days or 4 days where this company the work people them they decide say they know the work again so they suffer it be plenty as we the people them for Douala they feel say it is so the work people themselves for company where they look at dirty they get plenty thing. Make we take una go Yawende for sure na to the face for Yawende after 1 week where the work people them they be cry all corner for inside Yawende too na so dirty way paka for corner people that they only find at their own road for pass as we all place it is smell people that only ask the question now which kind of country which kind of town way they so they prepare for some big occasion then at that time they decide for play with the people them when na them clean the town where they don't even go buy new motor them for talk say they go clean all town them where nations cup go they happen for day now for inside Yawende now the same thing will meet up even as well the dirty day people that is also continue for add them dirty like with small brother the way they come school can trade that dirty market from Okolo to na so dirty will meet up but Sabi say the good side for Yawende na say according to what we hear after when they meet up and say dirty they plenty na so to the city mayor for inside the town he says he go find Caterpillar and Gongoro they start for come out some of the dirty will be already cover road they say the dirty be don't cover road so they motor themselves they no be fit for pass so the city mayor he come out for say they try for open up the road as so they continue for talk with the company where they look at dirty so they use na council of people them and Gongoro where they go higher for say make it can come out the dirty for inside town for Yawende. Now just for Sabi we be go to for some place Karufum Bankolo for that side They no be na say the dirty in the sabi face, whether na face for big man or na face for small person. The road, as one meet up the dirty, one of the road they go for big man house, Oga Gregoire Wona. Another road, it go now for big man house, Clement Tangana for Constitutional Council. And for day 2, we also meet up the dirty, and not just the one side that for this thing way it be happen for inside we own country. Townsend, we stranger they get for come for this small time for Sika African Nations Cup where they come now. Some days Sabi say Douala be start their own on Tuesday, where you when they be already start their own thing. So now when you look the town, the big question me I ever ask now say na bad thing for this company where come for can carry dirty for day or na good thing. For Sika say first time we sabi if you dey for village or you go be there for side where you get a big land, you fit dig your hole. When you peel a plenty, you carry and go keep on for day. You peel something, you go rot you put on, then wrap on paper, then you burn it. Now good thing, so get the company for inside country or na bad thing.
Yes, first one talk say this one a good thing. Forget company where they look out for dirty, but I get problem. And I first thank the city mayor for the thing we don't do and for Yaoundé. It shows say EB is mayor where the struggle for see whether people then could live in a good health conditions. But I want to talk something related to the way dirty don't start the enter way. Dirty the enter way not be only for Cameroon, for the Central Africa we get dirty all side dirty now because we know they see the impact. If not for me, I will talk to me they really educate the society why the place where they give you put dirty, and then not only that the effect which they happen when they remain for that kind of situation. Now for now central town that we see them. We don't see roadway they go for big money house, roadway for big people their house, well as we call them for country. But they still get dirty. It means say we depend on both side. If we was show the kind thing then, if we not look out fine, which kind country where you come for the World Cup, which kind stranger where the one come, if we want come back, he go the fee say sometimes he will come back go a different way. We really at least cover dirty for our country. Welcome we visitor them. Me the people them where they be responsible. Especially for these exacam people them, me them take into their hands and then pay workers and take another new one so that we really see where that country could go now.
Now, so you did for the yes, say the company will come, it be good or it be bad. We say so no if for do our work.
The company will come, it be good for me
because he give work for people then.
He give work for people then. Plenty of people then.
Now, if he give work for people then they need to pay them. The other side, he go.
When you give work for person when you need to pay them, now another problem that you better make the people enjoy this. So.
All right, tell me small. Now, the company, it be good or it be bad for say it did for Cameroon.
I think a very good thing. This company before Isaac Abwanka for Cameroon, we in a council they clean dirty like Bamenda, we keep Bamenda clean in a council. Do all the same thing. You know, be go. The dirty be still there plenty. But since Isaac can become, he employ you them where they be like the work and they work out all the hard. We shall see no town be really change. But the person tells you way on top bridge, you say you then they will long broom, they sweep carry sand, make the town be really clean. But if they work on the other side of their hand, you don't pay that money. What do you want them to do? All man they work not going money, and you want work, so you don't draw a program. Landlord the way you picking the school fees there, mommy the way to chop money for us. Small thing, your family member the way small thing for you. At the end of the day, 1 month pass they not pay, 2 months pass they not pay, 3 months pass they not pay. Even now you better live down for go find thing. Do if you get some money for chop. Money work then they did that work if you work. They work this day like a Bambi. We might push truck. You need to play with truck push money because now you sweat. The one I work with the same amount you sweat. Not be computer the for office na come or this or maybe married even drive motor. I notice did their own work na power. You no get power, you no fit chop. Na Bambi na like truck pushers are talk. So they don't give a play with a 1 franc. Now people that are still talk for you, they still repeat as me they even pay them before they work. Now but if even give them money in advance, me they work because if they leave them, the Cameroon in the next 2, 3, 4 months will know like them. You know if you come off outside. Like inside quarter, you know if you come out.
But the thing where the funny mean I say even as when the company don't stop for work, the place there where they trade dirty, people they also go trade dirty where they say trouble day.
Yeah, you want to sleep with dirty for house?
If I say make no, you know if you sleep with dirty for house, but you get for check number 2 cents.
Yes, Cameroonian them will be.
You see dirty flop, you only go put on the line the long the go
Cameroonian they will be. Oh no. Even that can, some can never did it. They get trash can for that place. Get even big base in the way if you go trade that the inside. Man, the ghost also try for ground deliberately. It is some punishment where is that can boy the wrong. They didn't punishment where the wrong. We didn't give them. So for me, if they don't give that money, they don't come out for outside. If they pay them that money, we will see the answer. We show they don't pay them. But gonna be normal. At the same way, Mami the move to Tifa has. Carry and come out drag for go so that even work at Trump for video and go to play the go. Now good even try to help the boy they will keep the town clean.
But I check say we yourself for get a role for play for this matter now whether they really continue for on top matter if they are coming good or bad, because if like now we they no pay them when they know the work, we to be get for fine way for manage if we no like dirty. But we the seen a different thing. Well, good news. The good news I said this morning time, this afternoon, we could try for see where to see them. They don't start come out The good news be that. So the people there they be glad say make company they pay them. Last. I be there on top Okada, but I be there for fine way. Now then that will meet up them where they don't already start work. They don't start come out today. Even for around side for BP City, now then that way their motor day for corner they way don't start carry the dirty, plenty dirty. Whereas I be say some of them they go surely go 2 rounds. For here they bring a caterpillar one time, say make it come carry the dirty, put them for inside motor they join them for one place. For say for one place where they be trade the dirty be already long so they be don't enter for inside market too for side so for BP City. So they work, they don't start on this morning time, and the big question now if they go fit for do the work inside the next days them, and if they don't pay them, because now the next thing that we'll go and really understand if they don't talk with them before they come out. But the good news now say they don't come out this afternoon.
Okay, no, fine thing. If they don't come out finally for I trust the boy now boy the way when dog don't chop you fine. If you want today follow me in water. If you say a dog follow me swim in water, notice sometime in the next 3, 4, 5 days the town will be as it will be before. If they don't chop fine, they will walk. And nobody will trust them. And if you see caterpillar don't come out, they say they for outside. They put it to work for day and night. I don't mean to themselves for night. They work. They work for night, work for daytime. So if finally they don't give them money, me them come out, me them work, make them day back fine.
Waters.
Yes, now good thing. Any man they like when it's something to be developed. At the CCA, even their strength, they go easily finish the work
for the day they don't
for rest. The day then when they rest, they stay, they don't chop and then they don't get power. So they feel work for at least even night and day, as Mr. Che don't talk. And the ones they talk for, they say SK they don't pay them, they don't give them their own money.
They don't promise
money. They talk for big English, say money first. Not true. Money if they never pay them, I don't want me they start work for one tomorrow they start to cry again. At least when they pay them, provide their thing the way they need them for we would do this work. Thank you.
All right, so the good news be that for this afternoon, they don't come out back. And with the hope say they town them, particular Nations Cup town them like Douala, Yaoundé, Garoua, Bafoussam, and Limbe and Buya, they go turn back to normal if the places into they be dirty like this one as so the company be the vex. We will come out for chapter for dirty. We talk small on top the house to be fall for place where they call them say forever. Now for inside Douala for subdivision. And we hear say this story building when a 3-story building before they build the house be one even 4 self we they so council people them they be passed for talks make the people there they she done for inside the house make they come out, and as after when they come out plenty people them for quarter they be check say the council says now they will come brook house. But council labor so then the house says it last fall one. But thank God say the time when the house it fall, no person will be there for corner, and with the ESF say people they don't blame now the kind of material where they use them for the house say feel the mix rod iron rod 7 and iron rod 8 where you the one carry house so for 3, and even the thickness too for the cement, and even the sharps and the gravel where you use them for do the work to people they don't blame them say if they so maybe they no be used now the better quality for the thing them. But thank God say no person no die on top this matter the house of 41 where all man be there for outside. But sabi say as so the house fall neighbor them where they dey for corner them to the suffer. Make we show now some of these house them some neighbor house will be fit for take am for front door and I go see say all thing dey fine where we show now the front side for this neighbor house it dey show say all people then dey fine as soon as they see am. But for backside the house now for them with the real trouble dey for sick say as the house fall plus that pillar e enter for some people them own house, e broke their house them, and lucky say the people them too they no be dey house time when the thing happen, like or for the talk say maybe something don't happen for forever, e don't carry people them make go down, but lucky say as the pillar them broke the people them house, no of the people them e no be dey for inside their house that will happen. Now the people that don't talk say make the person wey get the house, e can compensate them for sick as say they want build their house back. So the big question now that compensate, but Oga Walters, whoa, look this thing, house they fall every day. For house they fall every day, but we get better technicians than for inside. Maybe people they know they ever want to use them.
Now true. This kind of situation now thing we will experience some, especially for this littoral in general, more precisely for Douala. Thing with the way I get for talk on top this matter and I see I get two person the focusing. The first person, it is sometimes you see, and so you need to blame the technician first. You need blame now the person will get the house. Because the person will get the house, before they put rod 7, rod 8 for take up house. Now an abomination, you start from rod 10. If you know say even go for take up other level. But if they use up to that material, because the money where they begin for the technician, he do nothing where get for them. So I first blame the person will get the house. For the material we don't furnish and even they build the house. And as to the second person, I blame now the technician himself. Why you feel they build this thing because you want only one get their own money? You know they look at the risk way there for people then. If now me, they go first give the first casting now for the person we get the house. Second one, they give for the technician, take a book, take technician a book. It means say no be competent. They take a book and then they try all possible ways for make a million neighbor them where they dey for around the house. Me they live well because it no be their fault. Me they live well, and that me therefore even take them go look some better hotel for Aqua Day, then leave them for day. Then before they can arrange their house to their taste, they arrange according to which way they want. Then look, we see you don't broke pan them all those things. Me they compensate the family well because it no be their fault. Thank you.
All right, and Oga Divine, if I hear with you, Oga Walters talk. If you no get money, make you no be house. Now the thing that if you get money, if you be a Calabo house, you manage for day. But if you no get money, no be house, you carry another one on top of skate.
Yeah, now true. The as it talk, cousin will go for the Mawege house first because you want start project, you must know how much you hold on your hand, and you get for maybe go meet up an architect where you will draw a plan. With that plan, he start from foundation, so they reach for.
No be backside architect.
No be backside architect. Nobody put the what I said and come up for the technical school. This is meet up person because normally the one who know always now they call them for friends na zone maricages.
It gets sense.
Yeah, so now they don't feel them, but they don't do that backfilling, and all that thing again an effect because if they talk for no if foundation has no strong, that has no ever stand strong. Has no foundation. But before they has 1-4, like the foundation don't weak. Like the foundation don't last before they has the 4. And secondly, technician in today way, maybe even the person way he get the house, he be give the money as they ask him. But you technician as we Cameroonian who was one for play in Langa. Maybe you don't write about books, so you use rod 12 or rod 15 or rod 16. You go buy rod 10, you go buy rod 8. How you know see the rod day inside cement we no ever see them, you know concern you. So the technician them first of all, me they always try for put their conscience with it in one drum. Me we Cameroonian mood to put conscience everything one drum. Because this kind of thing we happen so lucky self say they don't man be die. If we be die, it will still ton so you end. Even the house we put in the way don't book so at that one will ever fix up. It will be like a story now way it will be say your own house where you fall, who will fix them VE. Any man try best. But at the end of the day, one look if you don't follow up maybe in the next 2, 3, 4 months. Now the man we get that house where you broke will fix them back. That man with own house broke it cause the other man only know ever pass it. And not will do no will follow it. So we always try for CCT so if you get 10 million, one B has for 10 million. No take 10 million B has we supposed to be like 30 million. It no go last.
All right. Okay, and we go come out for this one we pass for forever. We go enter for inside school just now. I will take una go for government bilingual high school. Lum Shantiga na for they will enter. Matter for PTA country people them. We papa them and mommy them. The grace on top matter say this so this new school year they pay different amount for money for PTA. First Ndonga men way pass with the deal for inside loom. no be waka. Number 2, mami they come they write all thing wey they want am. They say from number 1 day they want am say make PTA money stand up now for 10,000 whether na for which class wey the pikin dey. Number 2, they say make principal no even cut eye for money wey e concern PTA, make dem left that one for mami and papa dem. Some of the strong point dem wey dey put am for oga divisional officer for side for inside loam as wey come for this number 2 ndonga men for PTA matter inside government bilingual high school loom chantier, and sabi sef say e be give dem time say make dem come with the plan which way they don use the money for the past 2 years for inside the PTA. After wey papa turn up, e talk say na so amount e get. Battery wake up, he talk say he ask now one question, say the computer lab for inside that school, how many new computer they dey? But they pay money every day for this matter for computer. They don't buy how many put am for day. They no be fit for give answer. After we order mami them to the wake up talk for day, the divisional officer he talk say true. If this mami them and papa they don't turn up talk, it show say the balance sheet or the thing where they do for say they don't use money, it show say some magu dey for inside. So they don't start investigate on top the matter and they don't talk say they go follow up for CC. If any person if they don't chop that money, they go put them down. But sabi say the principal for government bilingual high school loom chantier, he don't wash his hand come out. He say all money them where they so they don't fit take them, they don't use them to work for school and they don't present the report where the mami them and papa then they know they for inside the matter in the proper. So even the election for vote the new big man for PTA be get for pass inside government bilingual high school loom chantier in be whole. DO he say they go hold am next week, but sabi sef say they don't open investigate on top the matter. And at this mami them as we una sabi they don't stand by. They say na 10,000 they go pay am now so for inside PTA as we they vex to say on top receipt for PTA we normal na president for PTA get for sign, na principal on stamp dey we according to them it no look normal. PTA matter, it dey like say never yet read finish inside the country, even as the minister is also continue for talk who be who on top PTA.
Minister, they talk na your own principal DVD. They take gather the money, they work and do it in the because normally from the PTA palaver na a problem where all we parents will face them. You go give money for school fees. We normal one that we government also me give me picking go school. PTA na government we normally give for B school. We parents don't decide so okay, we assist government for make me the picking the living condition for school be better. How on earth would be say they will give that money, then they no fit see who side the money to go? Because the same principal they say don't give report for how the money be used. That the partner on paper. Would if for see am say okay, you don't buy 10 computers that in this. No be computer, no be air. Way the blue, you know the same. The difference is such a bit tangible that you don't be 2 classrooms, we don't see the 2 classrooms, you don't put 50 benches, no see them. You don't buy maybe chalk, you don't pay teachers, they will see that pay slip them. Not be say you would give stories, say this, so you don't use the money to do this, you don't use money to do that. At the end of the day, the mommy or the papa and everything. I think that mommy they volume they be very correct. Even that 10,000 for me still plenty. But they cut that now money get say now 5,000. But they see what they do with the 5,000. But the principal they take the money and reach themselves with them. And even Joe should have this on 2K on package. That money do so na cake they like pot for food don't cook them. Any man can call the ongo, any man can call the ongo. The poor parents where they go work cocoa, work planting where no they move the planting for bush cow with them. They will gather that 10,000 and get on a English one and so get good salaries. I think for me the PTA thing for me say me they even stop them. Because me I be a parent and I face the same situation. We declare every day, but it is still minister don't talk to me and no give no money for principal. But if you don't get principal, will drive picking you know come on your own they can't go call the picking me come up for class. They think of a standard from the level of the principal because most of the things very part of one come start talk. You don't hold for that skin. You don't hold for that skin. They left some man. Me then give cash go for the principal or even all the ESCO for the PTA because even maybe the chairman for the PTA in a principal, DO, SDO, all them so not
well, if you look at it, shows maybe even the president for the PTA no even get talk for inside the matter because if they can't pay money for PTA where the senior principal is standing president for PTA or no they some trouble they.
And how itself which day we don't do in a principal they collect money for school. I don't say school they get bossa. They get the treasury way, they put other money away with the money lost now the boss again they give go hold them. I think that we did for secondary school now they go pay money for bossa. And boss again is time with him on top of anything you principal come over for collect money, you don't turn a treasurer for school. You all work how many work? You don't know my principal don't give for even pass a corner. The two other parent don't correct.
And before part the one come also, we they see some people they pay 20, someone 23, someone 33, someone 35,000 for the eye they shine. See now waiting they happen now. Oga Walters, this PTA matter, how they feel look inside the matter proper.
I see, and the fee say PTA na Parents Teachers Association. It means say na I talk say PPA because it will be na PPA, it will be na Principal Parents Association, but it be na Parents Teachers Association where the show say principal if you only dey for day like a silent dog because each of you only day as a parent you no get for send your hand for up or for raise your head. And the fee say when you see where part talk so they talk vein dem comot a neck you see the talk vein dem dey comot for a neck it show say you no fit see smoke where fire no dey fire dey for under. They don't discover all the things where the principal don't do a mago with the rest of the
ESCO. One question, say how many computer they don't buy and for inside computer lab?
Good.
Where they pay money every day?
Good.
Then they say they don't follow up for check.
You see paper for you see most these things then they happen. You see paper they don't put them for they say 50 computer and they put amount where it pass money for buy 1,000 computer them. They go buy lesser computer them for $20, for about 23,000. Go put them between the full parents them. I think the time don't really be now say we'll stand up. We as parents, we as teachers them for fight this thing the way principal they do them. It be very poor because sometimes when they make so the learning condition because they learn well for school and then they blame back na teacher them, blame back na parent them. Now because the infrastructure them will not get, we just get them for paper. Excuse me, ma, they talk to one. It be very serious for me because it concerns my domain. When you see picking, when no one go ahead. Sometimes when you do practicals, you need to do practical for government school several times, and you do it several times for waiting. It is too because the material not suffice or picking them with the day. Where did the PTA? This PTA money be poorly managed, and you see they move in big cars. They move with this one, about this one. You see, understanding our detriment. And then look situation. We talk say 10,000 or 20,000 per student. Some people then they pay 23, some people they pay 25, some people they pay 27, someone they pay 30. How you could really bring out that the statistic for that one for come out with better thing way? It shows say now they dream on that. You see, thief they outside, thief, but even one thief, no thief for school. Thief other thing then no thief. Thing way it helps me will begin make this our student will begin immediately grow for such a way that if you can change country, it could be very very important. I be sorry, but the thing with me, I say, when you come to school, you don't touch me, you don't touch me.
Okay, and we go left that PTA matter as we the DO he denied to say make the election for vote the new people they not happen this week. He said that next week will go happen. So we wait for see as we the thing happen for government bilingual high school Lum Shantega. Now for Mongo and the week to pass, it not be passed without accidents. We be get some accident will happen for place where they call them say a band mayos. Now just some few meters or kilometers before you reach Olimbe, and the population be seeing launching for them for the African Nations Cup, and according to them they say na pathway today they don't launch them this Nations Cup. So inside 3 hours these people they drink 5,000 bottles for Mimbo so here and waiting provoke this accident. We hear say the driver for this motor it be the slip so half time the show say don't tire. He left road before he want open the eye say make he turn back for road as well they put tire back for road where he don't come up for road. They wait for a motor he make away no be fit for climbing so too he fall but lucky say the driver said he no get caught serious caught he no be die. But now the population for a band mayos for side for Olembe just so corner Olembe now them way they enjoy the Mimbo 5,000 bottle for drink inside for 3 hours. Now big challenge now big thing people they say they don't ask question. Now make we try for see the driver become fine thank God, and as we the road gendarme too where be there it be fit for run quick come make we see the driver for this motor as we population be the glad saying that their own Nations Cup where they already start and for side for a pan mayors before the Nations Cup where it come managing if we get the driver if we see the for face for driver too where they be be commoting for inside motor. Now driver that when they be one take it go for hospital he hit, be turn fine again for inside. Driver the deny. Driver the only crying at the losses. He no even sabi as so the thing don't happen. Now we no sabi whether the driver the crying at the losses and he walk or now say he just cry for say he missed that. But sabi say they only get for first driver when he be done lost sense before they put it for inside motor. Then they carry go level for inside hospital now. 5,000 bottle Mimbo for 3 hours. That one a record. They say Cameroon people they land jaw. Someone they even count their gallon. They can't open Mimbo put them for inside.
For me, I've seen Cameroon and they felt like Mimbo, and they mob for Cameroon and they like Mimbo plenty. So they see this one way been a bad thing for some person. They see and saying a good thing we come on today. For me, I just want to say this. So look, 5,000 bottles of them for 3 hours. It means say 6 hours. They go get at 10,000. It go show say another show some people will come up for that very place. Then they go back and then they leave well for their house. Because when you don't drink, sometimes they talk some kind of things. Sometimes they provoke you more diseases for your skin. Then. And then I just say when you see man picking cry like that driver cry. The cry now because of the situation will happen. If they cry, they check nothing way, casting where they could do it. If they lost it, then where the company don't losses. Sometimes they could just lost a job. So sometimes they could work for 15 years or 10 years. They only cut them for the cost of the thing will happen. So I really say sometimes we the patron them more the struggle for the same. We drive them on highway, especially we don't control their way. Someone we don't tire, no send it because you don't know what if it happen. You see how people then they rejoice. People then they sing, some women they dance. You even see people then come, they struggle for thief. Now instead if well, move on for inside gallon. Someone bring gallon and put the mimbo they cock them. It means say that part of don't do crazy. This place now so we see the only thing where they want thank God and say the driver come out and will not register any person where he die. But as we don't just come out for dirty part. We get for the people then when they check local dodgy, they get for come for here. If not, plenty people then go get wound. People then go get caught for their skin, plenty. Just because of this, because what we broke for roads, plenty things that they happen.
This matter too for accident. I check 5,000 bottles for 3 hours.
Yeah, but especially on the people then they were in a verbal so you hear to say coffee banfen. I'm say coffee don't ripe there. If people repeat like 5,000 bottles of Mimbo for 3 hours, then say the country ourselves in a country where na Mimbo the controller. And if you look all through the Africa already na drunkard they rule the country because that in the way normal. If even PT even look at the side the driver stand. It is inside head get 3 to return inside head. The driver don't miss him. You walk, you don't know what the casting go with the wogi, and then the losses all that it is so you don't confuse or play with it. And you want look at the end of the day, the company knows don't know if he's sorry. Now accident, you know, come for good tomorrow. To not be your first time for come. Maybe you don't work for long with that tiredness. And if we do big, the company even try for even PT, try for even look the condition, even take you for hospital, cure you, even keep you on some allowance. Because the level where you serve the man, so if he even hang himself, if they don't look at if he hang himself, because the condition with they fine.
But I be ask one question: when the kind of accident happen, why they no fit gather the bottles them? Like good people, then they keep them.
Good Cameroonian don't finish.
They no fit.
Good Cameroonian no day.
Cameroonian no day.
Good one. Good Cameroonian.
When you see something where you want fall, he catch and talk say, God, thank you. This one on my own.
Yes.
Irrespective of which will happen for others.
Better Cameroonian don't die all. The good one they don't go all. I think say all we will live Cameroon as now opportunity. We will come on for access 104 where we take one beer for go. You know it is our blood. It is our we. It will be immune. So I know this someone will see the guy that is all live. You will better go pick up very now. Even like your hands will report to me. If you broke your hand, the boat no go broke. Like Cameroonian in that.
All right, now accidents will happen for a band mayors just for Konao Limbe, where the people they talk saying that their Nations Cup they already start, and according to them they say that Nkunkuma don't give blessing, and they begin for take the blessing as well. They drink plenty Mimbo inside some few hours. Manadine, maybe if we take last image. Before we come out, the last part, we talk this matter for road for inside the country. With the here say they don't give 50 billion francs CFA, and government don't put 50 billion francs CFA. No ask me whether the money already be, but we here say they don't put them. Say now for fix roads them way don't spoil for inside country. But just now, plenty road the day that is also continue for spoil. If we talk this road, the road for side for Bongo Road for inside Malimba, where we say so will be passed for day, and the road to get problem. Now Poto we be one see. Now people there they don't go for go bury their person, but they come into motor we don't tight. They say me they manage on small side way day, say maybe they go fit pass for day. But alas, they not be fit for pass for Sika Poto, and this place from Bongo for inside Malimba, the population the beg na say make the elite them too they do something. But Sabi also don't talk 50 billion francs. They say they don't keep them. No ask me whether they don't come out them for fixed road them for inside we country now. At 50 billion francs D, it go correct the amount for road they will get away don't spoil for we country.
They don't have one region on the whole country because I think if all of Littoral, that 50 billion go small. Because I know how much they use them for 1 kilometer for Cameroon. If you hear the amount, 50 billion if you ever do anything. So I think all of it at 50 million, 150 billion, small. It's small. So me government have facility for do within nation cover the come. It's for Douala look on me sport. As you just said, they don't use a Independence Stadium. The roadway they don't start for work day, they don't abandon them. That backside we come go for Gramoleng. The back one way they don't even start the drum with the end of a fee, they don't leave them. And the show my book says sometimes they taking money go in. So the problem of Cameroon are follow up. That not even the money be the problem. The money they but they don't follow up for season, don't use the money as they supposed to use them.
Alright. Small talk, they will get an announcement come out concerning this matter.
Yes, it be very, very important. Thing with my brother, I talk for the concern is small money where they don't talk 50, no be anything. But you want this class, the 50 will only be now only for remain for paper. You know, go even reach the hands of the contractor them. Even if finally reach hands for contractor them, sometimes as the time they go, na so it happen.
Alright, we get case for person to don't loss, so they come out for outside this afternoon. Now in be this. In name na Manfo Sage Fabrice Manfo Sage Fabrice we don't lost, and the family the beg say any man we don't see this man for any side. The number for before tele 677-104-508 678-532-8553 698-872 number they wanna use and for call them if una don't see this man Manfo Sage Fabrice we don't lost for inside we country. So we don't finish for this afternoon country people them. I want to say big thank you for Zefren Gonji, thank you to Malis Manadine with the join hand, and for Inside Tori House, big thank you for Che Divine and Che Walters with the video TV rebroadcast for the program. It will turn back for Sunday for 8:30 for morning time. Me, Papa God Gree. Monday, the first time for Inside the Moon for November. Una hold am tight.